nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The back goes in motion. To the air, it's Duffy. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Turning to the running game on first and goal. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They're trying to get to it. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Jesse looking to... feel for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. And that ball is picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Spits it out to the back. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Snagged in the end zone! Touchdown, Broncos! They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
Returner goes out of bounds.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Oh, it's loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Finding an escape route. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Boise for a fun first half than you? And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in Panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
He'll pull it on the read. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Aztecs in the hurry-up.
Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. The running back has it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Looking to pass. It's Duffy. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Number 3.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. A 3rd and long coming up here. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Gets it out fast. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop from this return. They'll mark it at the 32. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Shaw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limp it.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that...
And that pass is caught at the 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Broncos are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it, trying to get to him. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Finds the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. The field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Spreads the uprights, it's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse.
Bring in the heat.
Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Powers through the defender. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
Second down coming up.
The play action fake. Got it behind the line. It's Bennett. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. He'll keep it himself. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a first down. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Looking to throw, it's Duffy. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the ball is intercepted. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. He leaves it with his back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. And the Broncos are on the move. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got his man.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide out in motion. Here's the handoff. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. And on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to change something up, and I got to get this football back to my offense.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Hard-hitting tackle.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going to run it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for a gap. It's Genty. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Power football with the run. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember,
it came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
yeah.